Hello and welcome to week 5 of our summer course. Let's take a look at what's going on this week. If you go into modules, let's go down to week 5. And of course, we have the labs here, but I want to add the discussion. And this week's discussion is one where you're going to collaborate with another student. So you're going to want to reach out to some other classmate, one of your classmates, and ask them um, about these questions. So the question here, and this is in the A plus class, is does your group feel that there's a superior operating system? So go ahead and find somebody. It's just one person. You can do 2 or 3 if you want, and get together and just open up a chat program, Facebook chat or anything like that, and um, just copy your back and forth. So just, say I'm chatting with Joseph, I'd say, hey, Joseph, I really like Linux because it's all command line and I really like writing scripts and blah, 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 and he'd say, well, I like Mac because it's graphical, or, he may say, I like Windows because it's what I've grown up with, or whatever your arguments are. And then, in that same chat, just tell me or talk about how the operating system that a company chooses would affect its security. So, for example, if they picked Windows and they stayed with Windows 10 past the um, expiration date, right? The deadline for support is October of this year, and they say, "Well, we're just going to stick with it." What are the implications of that? All right, and then once you have your chat script done, one of you just make sure you put in the chat. Ken Miller and Joseph Venegas were um, chatting, and post that into the discussion. And then you'll see all the other groups will post their discussions. And then by Sunday at midnight, just respond as an individual to 2 other discussions. Okay? So this week's collaboration will be a little bit of fun. And then, of course, we have the labs that are due, which you should be pretty familiar with how these work. And then, of course, next week is the end of the semester or the end of the term, and we'll just have a discussion and then a handful of labs. All right. So that's it for this week, and I'll talk to you later.